Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Staying Forever Strong. Today I have Sarah Lightman, a national recording artist, here with me, and we're going to have a little special surprise at the end. So I'm excited for that. Hey Sarah, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Good, thanks. Thanks for joining me today.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
Of course, I love your studio. It's so cool with your
Oh,
microphone and
yeah, it's basically my apartment, but with a sound setup. My boyfriend's a sound engineer, so he always makes sure all the gear in place.
yeah.
It's like his role in the house. He's like, "Is your sound set up?" And I'm like, "What sound?" And he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna set up sound." And I'm like, "Okay."
Is he like your sound person and stuff too, or?
Yeah, I would say so. Like when I'm live, he would be like my first choice. Not just because he's like my boyfriend, but like he's actually like a really great sound engineer.
Yeah.
He's worked with like Willow Smith. He was gonna be touring with Mal and Bailey until the tour got put off because of the pandemic. And just Magic, a couple other artists. I know he's going to be working with like Sum 41 at one point. So like,
So
so
cool.
he like mostly does live sound, but he did produce my stuff all the stuff I've put out so far. That's kind of how we met. It was really funny. He was like, "Hey, I want to produce your stuff," and I was like, "Really? Like, you think it's good enough?" Like, I didn't know. I didn't really have a lot of confidence back then. So I was like, "Okay, we could try it." And I was like, "Okay, this is fun."
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, little short story for the day.
Yeah, why not? I love that. Have you guys been quarantined together or?
Yeah, I mean, he has like a little home-based studio that's down the street, basically.
Yeah,
But it's like a private, home studio. So we've been blessed where we can still create things and
that's
like
cool.
go
Yeah,
there and try stuff. Yeah.
very cool. So, so how have you been hanging in during all this crazy time and trying to stay positive and strong?
It's been a little crazy for me because we went into quarantine, but my career didn't really stop
Mm-hmm.
in some ways, but in other ways it did. So like all my live shows are now I'm doing live streaming every day, and so excuse me. So it's like that's been a thing that keeps going. But then I had to take like 2 weeks into quarantine just to like process everything. And like at first I was like, I don't know how many times to wash my hands. Oh, I touched the table. Do I wash my hands? And like my hands got so dry.
I
And
know.
I was like, I touched the cabinet, and my boyfriend's looking at me like, you haven't been anywhere. And I was like, but what if it's on the table like they said, and it like lasts, and like so there was like this OCD moment that got so bad that I was like, you start washing the bottle that has the soap in it, and you're like, okay, this is too far.
Yeah.
So that's like kind of what happened. And then like after a while, as they started to update everybody, like, okay guys, yes, wash your hands, yes, like wash things that touch foreign things, but like it's not that bad. So like it just felt so crazy. Like you're like, I don't know when it's gonna get me, and it's literally just
Yeah.
it's just like a really rough illness, but like we're treating it like it's, I don't know, like the end of the world. And so
Yeah.
like so that was like kind of me at first. And like I had a deep depression where I was like, oh man, I was just really miss being around like other people and like seeing like strangers. And because I'm used to street performing and playing in venues and other places where you're not around people so it just became kind of weird for me. And then after that I kind of came down and I was like, I'm okay. Like, but everything what I did during that time was, so just about every day I do some kind of form of meditation, whether it's loving kindness meditation. I like doing that one when I feel either like under the weather in my head or in my body or something feels off. It just reminds me that I'm wishing myself to be well and everybody else to be well, and that it'll be like okay. So that one like kind of like resets my mind. And then I also do, have you heard of tapping? Where
Yeah.
it's, yeah, so I've been doing tapping. I got into tapping because of the artist coach that I study with. Danny Felt. She does like, I don't know if you know her. She's like very sociable, and she's in Nashville, so like she like knows everybody. I don't know how she's like magical.
Yeah.
So
That's
anyway,
so cool.
yeah, so she told me about it, and I was like, okay. And then I already go to like regular talk therapy. Luckily, we've been doing it online with my therapist. So because I have just I mean, everyone has anxiety, but mine is definitely maybe a little bit more intense, where it kind of interacts with my life a little bit more than other people. So I go every week just to like, talk and clear through everything, and maybe like go through like if something from the past came up, bring that up. So I told her I was like, hey, so like, have you heard of this tapping thing? And she was like, yeah, there's like this app. So I downloaded an app to like help guide me through it, which was cool. So I've been doing that, and there's like different ones you choose, but you can do it on your own without the app if you want. But I like having that like guidance, like a teacher. So that's what I've been kind of doing. And then, just a healthy mixture of having a to-do list really helps. So like when your mind just goes like, okay, what else do I do? Like, what can I do? What can I keep my mind off of this? Or how can I relax? So I try to keep a to-do list, but I don't punish myself if I don't finish it.
Yeah.
Because that's a big thing, The one that I'm really struggling with is exercise. It's hard when you're like inside and you're like, exercise?
Like, what's that?
Right, you're like, I can do it inside, and then you try it and you feel like you're dying because it's like inside your house, so it feels very restrictive. So, but that's kind of like the combination of what I've been doing, and then reaching out to friends and family and stuff.
Yeah, that's also important too, and I think the most is like just taking care of yourself first.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a big thing, especially a couple weeks into quarantine. My grandfather passed away, and he didn't pass away from the illness.
Yeah.
He had Alzheimer's, and he was really like kind of like wearing down. But like, he lived till he was 90, so I was thankful he was able to. That's a pretty long time.
Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, and he still had a sense of humor, so he wasn't himself, but he still had bits of himself. And he didn't completely forget everything. So that was like the nice thing he did. And he didn't suffer. His body just was like, I'm good. I think it's time. I don't want to deal with this illness going around.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were lucky enough where we were able to Zoom like a mini funeral.
Yeah.
Because I'm Jewish, so like you have to.
Me too.
Oh yeah, night. So you have to bury the people within like 72 hours. So they say. So they were able to bury him over Passover, the first Friday, or really the only Friday.
Yeah.
Of the holiday. It's only 8 days. So yeah. So it was really cool. We had a female rabbi. My grandfather always liked the idea of a female being a religious leader, just in power. Just really cool. He was like really ahead of his time in that way. And she had this operatic voice. She was singing through a mask because you got to wear a mask. And I was like, wow, this is really impressive how she can resonate. And I'm hearing this through Zoom. So yeah, it was definitely like a hard week. But then like, a week later, I was like, okay, I think I'm okay. There's still fixed. And then I've been writing songs and stuff, and definitely wrote a song about that. Just to, get it out.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like everything in a nutshell.
Well, I like it all. So we have a little surprise for everybody.
Yeah.
If you want to start, you're more than welcome.
Okay. So I bet you were wondering, why is she on a microphone? I mean, I couldn't, not do a little something. My music is branding and uplifting people, and sharing my story from a point of view of dealing with my own, mental health and issues and problems and obstacles. And I like to do it in a way to help people, be comfortable facing their battles and when it's uncomfortable. So like becoming comfortable in the uncomfortable, if that makes any sense.
Yep.
So this song I wrote about my move to LA, Los Angeles, where I am right now. I moved from Philadelphia. I had graduated from college at Temple University, and then I moved, here, like maybe 6 months after, and it was just a crazy time. So I hope you guys enjoy this. It's called All Right. Only 2 bags back, headed from Philly on the plane to LA. Feeling kinda silly as I'm holding back the tears I haven't cried. Just days ago, I lost house situation and I'm single now. From the last conversation, I'm breaking down. I gotta stay strong. Slowly descending, the clouds breathe as we touch down, anxious, waiting to meet you. Stand face to face with the city. Your mountaintops are looking oh so pretty, and the bombs are waiting tonight. Reminds me I'm gonna be alright, no matter how much I cry. You lift me up with every city light and feed my dreams so I can fly. Thanks to you, I'm gonna be alright. Alright. Staying with a stranger, wishing it was different, and I'm working 2 jobs just to make a living as the tears inside wash the days away. Trying to make friends, but everybody's busy going out alone. Saying like it's no biggie, but when I go home, it catches up to me. Hoping I know it, trusting you'll show me I'm right where I need to be. Stand face to face with the city. Your mountaintops are looking oh so pretty, and the bombs are waiting tonight. Reminds me I'm gonna be alright, no matter how much I cry. You lift me up with every city light and beat my dreams so I can fly. Thanks to you, I'm gonna be alright. Alright. Starting from zero just isn't easy. Trying to pave a new way, slowly ascending. Each tear that has fallen gives me strength to keep going. Stand face to face with the city. Your mountaintops are looking oh so pretty, and the bombs are waiting tonight. Reminds me I'm gonna be alright, no matter how much I cry. You lift me up with every city light and feed my dreams so I can fly. Thanks to you, I'm gonna be alright, no matter how much I cry. You lift me up with every city light and feed my dreams so I can fly. Thanks to you, I'm gonna be alright. Alright.
So good. I love that.
Yeah. Okay.
So thank you, and thanks for coming on and talking with us and sharing your music. I love it and so appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me. It means a
Of
lot.
course. This was another episode of Staying Forever Strong, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.